Rome Remastered has recently come with the biggest patch that has ever been seen in the history of Total War modding. This patch has unleashed a lot of modding potential. Now I'm not going to cover it in so much detail, but basically there's an option to add more religions, there's an option to add more provinces, more regions, which means that the map can be expanded. It can be expanded to any amount that can be given. So that would potentially mean maybe India, maybe China, maybe Southeast Asia, or maybe a overhaul for Rome Total War. But of course, this video is not based on that. Let's just have a quick overview of what Rome Remastered is. So basically, Total Conquest features 51 factions on its campaign map, so you can play the Spartans, Athenians, the Egyptians, the Epirites, etc. Of course, there's 9 new playable factions and more will be expanded on in future updates. So, there have been new mechanics utilizing expanded scripting functionality that Feral has also built. There is also custom scripts allowing to depict, and this is what I love the best, Roman Civil War, Senate Garrison, Senate System, Garrison Spawning, recent conquest penalties, civilization mechanic, etc. and areas of recruitment. This is going to provide a huge amount of work for big mods. You could literally simulate scenarios, and I was watching Happy Compy's video where he mentioned about the fact that these new modding breakthroughs that Feral Interactive and CA have provided for modders, it will allow a creation of overhaul mods that could potentially rival Rome 2's mods. Why not? Maybe you could play the Maxentius. Maybe you could play Constantine Rise of Christianity, but with all of these mechanics there. So that's one of the greatest things they have done. And I absolutely love the new concept art that they're using, especially when you go into the main, especially when you load into Rome and you get the Rome 2 Republican symbol of SPQR for the Senate and the people of Rome. I think that's what it says. But you know what, I would love to see a lot more Rome 2 concept art being used, Attila concept art. I'd love to see more concept art being used for these factions. And of course, I believe Carthage is split into 3 different factions, which of course is made by our glorious overlord, that is Melkor, and who is also a modder on the Total Conquest team, and he also has a great YouTube channel as well. Let me tell you what I think so far about Total Conquest. Now of course you had the description, the box. Now of course you've had me read out the description to basically tell you what this mod is. And I think Rome Total Conquest is an absolutely wonderful mod. I think that unit rosters need a bit more expanding, at least change most of the unit rosters to a degree that it has a bit more modded visual rather than keep it to vanilla. But if that's the way the mod developers want to keep it, it's up to them how they want to do it. The other main aspect is that the idea of Carthage being split into 3 different factions, which of course Melkor had suggested in, I believe, one of his videos, I think is an absolutely wonderful idea and definitely should have been carried on to Rome 2. But as you can see, I am fighting the Spartans and fighting the Spartans into, well, these are just, it's a bit of a shameful display, but I don't regret sending my Spartans to Hades, because that's what we do in this mod. Of course not. That was my area of joking. But look, this mod is great, this mod is fantastic, and I definitely think it is worth a download. Do go and definitely subscribe to Melkor and subscribe to this mod, and I will link the YouTube channel and the mod in the description. Total Conquest is also being developed by Commissarach, Melkor, and the rest of the modding team that has contributed to this great, fantastic mod for Rome Total Conquest. And I believe they have done a absolutely wonderful idea. They have done an absolutely wonderful mod. As of now, this mod is definitely worth going to the Steam workshop, going there and downloading it. it's 100% definite download. And there are so many factions you can play with, so much variety, so much units. I do hope that most of the vanilla units are mostly replaced, and I also love the fact that the expanded UI mod. I love that so much, because reading the small descriptions doesn't make sense. I prefer the bigger UI stuff, and I think they've really done an excellent job here. I definitely do want to do campaigns, maybe live streams, maybe some ASMR ambience content. I definitely want to try my absolute best to represent this mod as much as I can. And if you go to the menu faction screen, the descriptions are well written. They are given personality, they are given flavor. You can also play as Black Bactria. Bactria, one of the most obscure factions, I believe. And you can still play them. You can play as so many factions, and there is a huge amount to be overhauled already. I at this point am just gonna finish off by saying, don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do sub to Melkor's channel, and I definitely think that he and Cole, the model for this game, by his username I'll call him the Big K, because I can't pronounce her name, has done a fantastic job, and I definitely do recommend a download. So this is pretty much me just playing a random battle and just enjoy it. Anyway, I will link both the channel and the mod description where you can download. So don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.